I was blackout drunk and slept with my boyfriend's best friend. He kept threatening me whenever I ignore him. What should I do? Me and my boyfriend have been dating for more than 3 years now. Whenever we'll go on a trip he always come with us. I don't have a problem with it cause it helps us with our travel expenses. I more likely sees him as my friend as well and not just my boyfriend's best friend. Last weekend I went out with my friends at the bar. My boyfriend went back home to his origin country for a 1-month vacation with his family. Whenever my boyfriend goes on a trip I would never see his best friend too. We never go out or meet just the two of us. My boyfriend knew I was out cause I was FaceTiming him before I left and he knew my friends. I didn't knew his best friend would be there too. We just greeted each other then went to my friends. Later on I was obviously drunk at this time he kept coming back and forth from our table. I thought he was interested with one of my friends that's why I kept joking around that they are all taken. Him and his friends, not my boyfriend and his circle of friends, went to our table and gave us a drink. I mostly drunk a lot but I don't understand why I don't remember anything at some point. I woke up from my senses I was already at his apartment and he's on top of me. He continued kissing me. I asked him what are you doing? I still managed to book an Uber home. I cried all the way there and I don't remember how this happened. Last thing I knew I was at the bar with my friends. I called my friends, they didn't remember what happened. I don't think we all got drunk. 2 of my friends got home safely I guess and my other 3 friends were at someone else's house. He started texting me good morning, asking me how's my day and if I have plans cause we wants to have dinner with me blah blah. I never messaged him back then he sent me a video of me on top of him kissing him back but I don't remember this. I don't fucking remember anything. Then he told me he will send it to my boyfriend. I don't want my boyfriend find this out this way. I wanted to tell him in person what happened but I don't know what to do. He won't stop reaching out to me. I just wanna kill myself. I don't know how to get out from this situation. I don't wanna get involved with him anymore but he kept texting or calling me. He knew where I lived cause him and my boyfriend would drop me home. I don't know what to do honestly. I don't wanna break up with my boyfriend but I know I should tell him that I have sex with his best friend but I wanna tell him in person instead of texting him or ruining his vacation with his family. What should I do? Now to the comment section. Well, you should tell your boyfriend ASAP before his best friend does tbh. I think in person might be better depending on y'all communicate. Because if you were my partner I'd want to know what happened ASAP. Do you know you had sex with him or is it just a video of you two kissing? I would 100,000% tell your BF everything you think happened to you that night. You were drunk and you were sexually assaulted. Tell him you didn't want to hide anything from him. If you hide it then it makes you look like you wanted to keep it a secret. And the longer it stays hidden the friend will have more power over you. Once your BF knows then the friend will have nothing on you anymore and you're free from his abuse. Immediately go to a doctor or hospital to go get a drug test running. Tell them roughly what happened. That you were drinking with friends, a friend of your boyfriend's came by regularly and gave you something to drink and then you do not remember anything. You need to get this test going as soon as possible otherwise your body might have metabolized away anything that might have been ingested by you. Also, tell your BF. He needs to hear it from you before his friend can twist anything that happens. Because let's be honest, no matter if something happened, or what the video says, you were way too drunk to consent to anything. And to me it sounds more like the friends might have slipped you something in that drink. So, your boyfriend's friend assaulted you. Tell your BF. Keep it as short as possible at first. That you went drinking with your friends, and his friend was at the club, you stayed with your friends, but his friend brought you a drink, then you don't remember anything, before waking up and his friend kissing you. You asked your other friends and none of them remember anything anymore. Also mention that his friend took a video and is now trying to extort you into some kind of relationship and threatens to send him a video of you kissing him that night. All that happened is highly suspicious but not of you. All of it screams that something illicit was done to you. I hope you haven't deleted the video that he sent you because you might need it to show to the police. So please, go get tested, and then go to the police, no matter the outcome of the test. If you were actually on top of him and kissing him, then it does not sound like your drink was spiked at all. Date rape drugs typically come with some measure of flaccid paralysis. You may have been drunk, but it does not sound like your drink was spiked. Also, a video showing you on top of him kissing him will likely negate any rape charge. He could claim you being the aggressor in that you were on top of him and he did not consent. You have to tell your BF and get ready for the fallout. I'm guessing it will be the end of your relationship and the end of their friendship. I'm so sorry that this happened to you, but this is not your fault. You were our *ped. First, as all comments are saying, go to the hospital to get tested for drugs he could have added to your drink, and to get physical tests and R*PE kit and all preventive measures for STD and pregnancy. Then go to the police because you have proof of coercion by this man, since he sent all these messages and he's threatening with, at least that can be proved, revenge porn, and if the tests at the hospital show that you were drugged, this man can be charged with R*PE. Your next step should be to get a therapist to process all of this, and do tell your boyfriend that you were R*ped and explain everything. His vacations with his family will be ruined anyway because his friend will lie about you, and also, his vacations with his family are not more important than the comfort you need from him right now. If your boyfriend, instead of comforting you and supporting you, blames you for this R*PE, do break up with him, because you don't need a misogynist for a boyfriend. I hope he does support you and that he vanishes his best friend from his life. And again, I'm sorry that this happened to you. First call your boyfriend and confess everything. Tell him that his best friend abused you. Then call the police and file a complaint for abuse and blackmail. You were unaware, you did not give your consent, and he is threatening to reveal everything to your boyfriend if you do not agree to what he wants. That is a succession of crimes. Seek legal help and proceed according to what I tell you. You are not alone. Next story 2. My boyfriend gets upset whenever I have health issues. What do I do? My boyfriend and I have been in a 3-year relationship. We match perfectly in ideals, humor, and aspirations. He's honestly the only person I've ever envisioned marrying. Onto the issue, every time I am less than 100% health-wise he gets upset. Example, I sprain my ankle on a night out, swollen and aches. We head back, he sits in a different room sulking as I limp over to the fridge for an ice pack and cry as I have to climb multiple steps to the bedroom, no help. Or another time I get a stomach bug while on vacation. He stonewalled me the next day and is upset we couldn't explore for the remainder of the vacation, 2 days. Mind you, this bug lasted 2 weeks afterwards. On the day-to-day I often comment about my headaches or how my back hurts, standard human aches from working a desk job. But lately he's been acting annoyed and finally got mad at all my complaining. He's especially mad I won't do anything about it. See a doctor, drink water, or just improve my lifestyle with exercise. I'm not the best at these things, but I go in and out of diet and workout routines. I didn't understand the sudden aggression. My complaints are just mild comments in passing. It's not like I groan all day with negativity, but he's frustrated with how I show up and how my negative mood is impacting him now. But now I'm angry, and now I'm seriously worried about our future, you know, the sickness and in health part. Kinda dropping the ball already. I feel like I can't count on him when I need help. What do I do to address the situation? Or am I the problem? Please help. Now to the comment section. Sounds like he definitely lacks empathy and makes your situations about his problems. My wife is prone to certain health problems including chronic headaches, and yeah, I can feel disappointed when a planned activity gets cut short because of it. But I'm not going to take it out on her. And by no means am I going to refuse to help her in any way. It feels a bit immature for a guy in his 30s, and you should definitely take a stand, especially when your examples of health situations sound commonplace for anyone to experience. Sure, you can work on being healthier. We all could. But I agree with you that this is a red flag and a reflection of what he could be like down the line if you don't hash it out early. I'm on the other side of the situation. My fiancé constantly complains about issues, whether it's chest pain, back pain, feeling exhausted from work, understandable given how much he works and he is in training so can't scale back. I gotta be honest with you, every time he complains about health issues, my heart cycles through these stages: uh-oh, something bad is happening, oh no, someone I love is feeling bad, it breaks my heart to see this, I'm so annoyed that bad things happen to good people, this is unjust, I feel so powerless, I can't do anything to make his pain go away right now. But I also feel that, how come he is the one always having health issues, and I don't? I just take care of myself better. Do you see how perfectly loving and empathic people can have these complex, selfish emotions? Additionally, my fiancé often gets cross with me, or whenever something unrelated causes us to argue, he said, "Why are you arguing / doing this to me when I'm in so much pain?" which makes me feel both angry and guilty. I'm not saying you also do this, but it's exhausting to talk normal stuff with someone who is in pain or sick. Regardless, he shouldn't be actively aggressive. He should at least act understanding and think of practical solutions first. That's just a decent thing to do. Please talk to him and let him know that we may all be sick one day, and if you both need a break from each other while one is actively angry or actively feeling very sick, that's fine, as long as you make up and still act lovingly as opposed to hurting each other. So I get immediately terrified whenever anyone I care about gets hurt or is feeling unwell mentally or physically, because of course that means they're going to drop dead immediately. I have pretty gnarly anxiety, anyway. As a result, I get frustrated and irritated when they won't get things checked out or help themselves. I don't ever stonewall, or fail to help when they're disabled from an accident like a sprained ankle though. Jesus. Basically, I'm thinking maybe his feelings stem from extreme worry. If that's the case, he needs to try therapy or something, because he shouldn't be taking these emotions out on you. If he's just mad that he feels obligated that he has to take care of you or something, I don't really know what to tell you there. Sounds really crappy though. Imagine having kids with this guy. What a nightmare. My husband takes such good care of me when I'm sick. I was chronically ill for almost a year, and he supported me on my health journey. Your boyfriend lacks empathy. It would make me feel so scared of ever getting sick. Not a way to live.